Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Traveler, hurry! Ooh, and we'll be meeting at Shinyue Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list. As expected of the parlor director, always so generous. Come on, let's go!
Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for—
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could—
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start.
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was that hotel invited Zhongli over. I never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Ride, everyone!
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun? Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a
Us? Did Xiangling?
That, my friend, come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my
Hold on, Xiangling came up with a new recipe?
See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots of use.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about before.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver.
Now I'm getting him. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's.
That sounds like it might become a little safe.
How about I sample the dishes next?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing some. Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And
Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the rest. You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite, without Guoba helping. As for Hu Tao,
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time. Seems like it's almost time.
huh? Huta went to fetch someone in person? Oh, could it be Kuching? Ningguang?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details.
Oh, Fenty.
ta-da! We're here! late to the party, right? Right? Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both
Ready?
as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Oh. I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young. To convene here with all of you is indeed a...
Kayaknya Utau tuh kayak sengaja bet anjir. Beberapa hari yang lalu.
It's almost lantern right. Yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the...
Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yen Xiao and received some spices from him. And, see?
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't...
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang... Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty great. You two sit together.
You should take a seat too, director.
Oh, finally remembered me. When we arrived just now, the host at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Paimon would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations. Dispelling hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons,
Malu-malu.
honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcism.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Ride.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated happy lantern ride.
Bukan hayya. Hayya.
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay?
Ada
Don't be too harsh on
hayya.
Paimon.
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells.
What's your true intention then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to... We all worked really hard this year. Cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, and of course, our consultant, who's been helping everyone, has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving.
Sounds kinda self-important, but... Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of Demons, Adeptus Shao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
That does sound like one of Hu Tao.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Smart guess. Huh? There's more to it. Gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the Guardian Yakshas.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans, the Adepti, vanquished the demons. The Millelith fought valiantly. And that is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war.
That's right. 1 point for the consult, but despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him. You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be calm.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl?
Huh? What? I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used...
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before. You should know him. He's...
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete the thing? That voice. Could it be?
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at... don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
Pas sengaja banget.
No such
Siapa
need.
tahu
I'm coming
bener
in.
kayak mau ngejebak banget dia. Dia kayak mau ngejebak Zhongli banget anjir.
You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new.
Oh, it's the tone-deaf bard.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay?
Huh, it's you.
Oh, isn't this Genyu? Genyu? Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of... I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. How I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret...
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, you're
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago, when I happened to run into this...
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. and this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and...
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng funeral.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know and...
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to
Oh, you're too... Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history from the sophisticated way he speaks. It's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise. Shao, you're an adeptus? Do you think it might be possible?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable. Huh? Oh, right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before. The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant.
Muji
It's
aja,
no
merendahkan
overstatement to
diri.
regard him as the best bard
Saling
in
merendahkan
Mondstadt.
diri.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run of... There's one I heard a while back that went... The old house is renewed. The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a...
I think so too. The composition needs a little If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that...
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a...
You have great taste, Venti. I was afraid about...
Of course, of course.
Hey, Shincho! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference.
I don't think it's your fault.
Changyun's right. It's not our fault.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in
I heard that Liua will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think? As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully, and don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liua Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly. And we're all gathered to come together with all of you at the beginning of the year. One can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to... now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much. We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt. But since Mr. Zhongli insists...
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good...
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts.
What's with the urgency?
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a...
Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your... I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsense?
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect.
Oke, apakah beda?
It seems like our new friend.
I deserve...
Ini sama-sama teman. Gue kira bakal beda.
Such.
Did you talk about anything interesting before? Oh, we were... Mr. Zhangli told us that he went on a trip to Qiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Oh, those ingredients... I guess I'll need...
Wait, I'm gonna take some picture. Okay, this is perfect. Up. Oh. Kurang kiri. Nah. Ini nggak bisa kurang jauh nih. Dah. Yang segitu aja.
Are you all right? It's hard to describe. It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for it. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them but this time... No. So you know his true identity. I'll get... The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony, and that's something I might never be able to do. That does sound like... No matter. I know my circumstance. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, yes, the parlor director went out of her way with the invitation. So it was different. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power. And I knew that you would be here, but I didn't expect the other guests to be... General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every but I think he meant designing clothes for those... Clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding.
You're not.
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the... Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching. To be honest, I was kind of worried. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something...
You're worrying too much. Why would I? Anyway, Let's head.
Please wait! There's another reason why I came looking. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yan Xiao and I are not. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof. I'll be honest. Before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no... I'll take them. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now.
Lah, tinggal masukin aja cu, otomatis, masa manual.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon. How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious bit. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering just...
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use... It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hoot. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli.
Jojo reference bangsat.
I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly... I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be... Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the...
Is this really the way this works?
It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition. The only heir of the famous One Me restaurant.
Pasaran
A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Ini juga sama lagi.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again?
Please stop! You're making me... If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense. That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish. But it's up, which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's hope.
Huh? Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here. Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today.
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here. You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations. One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh, that's right! Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people. No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again. Huh? Who else is there? Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest? Oh, well, that was
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become...
Ah. The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous. Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
You guys,
Paimon tuh masih,
not used to
gue nggak ngerti dari mana dah.
like that. Those were genuine compliments, right? Thank you.
Masalah usulnya itu loh yang nggak jelas itu.
You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the
Yang pasti
traveler
sih
as
semua orang
Global is
ngiranya
to
si
me.
Paimon tuh boneka atau kayak buah robot
Looks
aja.
like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
Yep, the tea was amazing.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime. It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime. We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later. Well then,
Rex Lapis.
just Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid. Not you too.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research from the evidence she found and the conclusion she made. But there are multiple sides to humans. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu. Those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans. This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the traveler, so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Zhongli.
It looks like you understood what I meant. The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director.
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends. But at least you always stay by. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, Trap. Good that you were aware of that. Shell, is there anything else you want to do?
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The events of today occurred so abruptly. Okay, I'll see you next time.
Wey, ¿dónde? Gila jauh banget cok di Semeru, what the fuck? Let's go. Wish. Yeah. Oke, rada nge-lag gue. Malah ditaruh Semeru ya?
This is order.
Everyone hold hands.
Solidify.
I see everything.
Everybody stand back! Adventure time! Illusion shattered!
Order guide you. Solidified. Looking for trouble?
Hey,
Shine down! Teamwork is strength!
everyone hold hands.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Kelar. Ya ampun, dikit lagi loh. Ini gua mau ambil ini. Yao. Terus gue mau undang ini. Udah nggak ada lagi ternyata.